All right, this is our next type. This is type 2, which is just repeated linear factors. And so when we set it up, you have to think about it as just because you have an x squared doesn't mean it's just x squared. You could also have a denominator of x. And if we had an x minus 1 cubed, and that means we could have a denominator of x minus 1, x minus 1 squared, and x minus 1 cubed. These are all possibilities. Now, if we get a 0 for a, we know that fraction didn't exist. And if we got a 0 for c, we know that fraction didn't exist. But we still have to think about them being there. So our fractions on this one would be a over x plus 2, that's our first one, plus b over x plus 1, plus now c over x plus 1 squared. So any one that you have an exponent, you've got to bring it up slowly. So if we had a cube here, we'd have a d with x plus 1 cubed. And we do this exactly the same way. So now the a would have to be multiplied by what it's missing, which is x plus 1 squared. So we don't need to put x plus 1 cubed. That would be too much. We just need to make it a squared. So if you see our denominator here, x plus 2 is just missing x plus 1 squared. Our b is missing an x plus 2 and then another x plus 1. And then that way we would get x plus 1 times x plus 1, which is x plus 1 squared, times x plus 2. It would match. And then our c, well, it's just missing x plus 2. So now we're going to multiply these out. We have our a, our b, and our c. So this would be x plus 2. This one I'm working backwards would be x squared plus 3x plus 2. And then this one would be x squared plus 2x plus 1. So you just have to multiply those out. Now, just so they line all up, let's shift this one over. Right there. Perfect. We put our line under it, and then our numerator was x squared plus x plus 2. And again, we're just looking at the coefficients. So we would have a 0 here. I like to write it. So I want everything filled in so that I can see my numbers. This is 0x squared plus, and that's a 1, it's a 1, it's a 1, it's a 1, that's a 1. Everything's filled in. So you can see we're going to get ax squared plus bx plus c times 0 equals 1. So that means a plus b plus c is equal to 1. That's our first one for the x squareds. That's that column right there. And then now we have to do the x's. So that would be 2a, 3b, and c equals 1. So 2a plus 3b plus c equals 1. And this is right here, by the way. This is why we put the 1s. So 1, 1, 0c, and then 1c. All right, let's just double check these now. So it's 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. Perfect. All right, last one's 1, 2, 2, 2. And then for our constants, we end up with 1a plus 2b plus 2c equals 2. And then this is a nice matrixy format, so that's what we're going to use. 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. And I'm writing very large right now. I'm just going to shrink it when I'm done. Okay. All right, and this is why we check everything. So x squared, x, and 1, these are a lot going on. X squared, x, whoop. That's a 1, see? Everyone makes mistakes. You've got to make sure you check everything. All right, let's just check it all again. So I like not even writing this if I'm going to use a matrix. So it's 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. All the multiplications correct, so we are ready to go. So now if I take that, plug it into my calculator, I get 3, negative 2, and 1. So my a is equal to 3, my b is equal to negative 2, and my c equals 1. And I'm going to pull it back up just to verify that. So we have 3, negative 2, 1, 3, negative 2, 1. All right. Now I'm going to shrink this and move it over. So our a here is 3. Our b is negative 2, and our c is 1. So now when we write these, this becomes the integral of 3 over x plus 2 plus, put a minus 2, 2 over x plus 1 plus 1 over x plus 1 squared dx. All right, and so this becomes 3 natural log of x plus 2 minus 2 natural log x plus 1. And then the final one, I keep putting parentheses, is just x to the negative 2. So this is just going to be add 1, subtract 1. So this is really here, this is x plus 1 to the negative 2. So we're just going to add 1 to it. So we end up with negative 1 over x plus 1 plus c.